What an introduction. I feel very blessed to be here, and I see a lot of faces I know. And this morning I was really wondering, like, what can I contribute to all those speakers here? Where will I talk about? I had no idea. We had a discussion last week, and I said, like, why are all those people coming on a Saturday afternoon at 5 o'clock when they can go to the bar or a restaurant or the beach, and they sit together? I've seen you before on the other mindX, but it wonders me. And on one side, I'm not wondering about it. Because when I organize my open meetings at home and I receive 60 people there, then I can see that people want to grow. People really want to learn. People are interested to move in life and to understand things better. So I thought this morning, like, what I'm thinking about, it's not about me. It's about us. That we constantly recognize the good, the God in each other. We can't sit here without you. We can't teach without students. We can't heal when nobody wants to be healed. So we are grateful for everyone who's opening up to do that. You are important. You are the reason that I'm sitting here. We make all kinds of decisions in our lives, and we talked about it last week, that every decision brings you something. And this is the result from a lot of decisions I made. Born in Amsterdam, in a normal family, there was no spiritual talking there. And still my mother was, when she was 86, was still talking about, like, yeah, you do some Reiki. What is it? Reiki was for me the start to discover that I'm part of everything. I am love. And in all my meetings, I want you to know that I see in everybody that God, that good. And it's so important to share that. We are all one. So it's not about us this evening, but it's about all of us. All of us, that we recognize that we need each other, that oneness holds that idea. We need each other. We need to know that we can't do without each other. In the beginning of the year, I broke my back, and it's quite an experience to be a patient. I haven't been by a doctor for 30 years, so I was always self-healing. And then I end up in a hospital, and my son brought me on a Saturday morning to the emergency room, and it's a complete different experience. But what the experience actually also brought me was all those beautiful people that were taking care of me. All my students, all my clients interested in helping me out. And I could really see the God in them. And I feel so blessed. And then I know that my first decision was like when I was 20 that I married. I'm still with the same guy, so it's a long time. And at 30, I left my country. So that's 37 years later that I'm here, 21 years in Cyprus. But in every country I have been, I have seen beautiful people. I've seen that we all have this same in common, like that we want to grow, want to realize that it's important to connect, to communicate. So this is also for me an opportunity to share with you how important I think it is that I meet you this evening, that you're here. Your presence makes a difference, and our presence in this world makes a difference. And I always say, like, the world is what you think it is. And let's make it wonderful. Let's make it a miracle every time, again and again. I'm so blessed to have you here. And I hope that you have a lot of questions. It's like what Walid said. I'm actually a professional listener, not a professional talker. Yeah. And the question I most of the time say is like, what do you need from yourself to do this? And the answer is always the same. We need love. Like what Katie said already, we need love to love ourselves. Because when we don't have that, we have nothing to give. So remember, you are important. And thank you for coming.